When we talk about the future, people often remark that things will have to get a lot worse before they get better. But we never really talk about what that means or why. The short answer is that some of you are being paid for your silence. Paid to stay in line. Paid to keep your head down and your mouth shut. Paid to circle the drain a little bit longer, clinging to the life preservers of others. And you're so satisfied with these payments, your 30 pieces of silver, you won't bite that hand that's feeding you. Not until your lungs are already full of the mud and muck, the rising quicksand that's just below your chin. And then, of course, when you finally find your voice, it won't be a battle cry. It'll be a desperate plea for help. You'll frantically search for not brothers to fight side by side with you, but another hand to feed you. That is why it must get worse. It must get worse because everyone has their price, and while most people love to spew patriotic platitudes, they don't really value freedom. It's far too expensive. They can't afford integrity. They can't even afford a future for their children. The truly disgusting thing about these people is they're often the same people who will point to those who stand in the welfare lines and imagine how they're so much better than them. They sneer and pontificate. They'll say to each other in superior tones, "Look at them, not working for the masters. That is why I have far better trinkets." Yes, they take their alpha slave trophies very seriously. And so I have only one question. Which of these trinkets that keep you pacified would you have to lose before you finally decided to be a free man? Everyone has their price. What's your price? Which of these shiny objects would you have to lose before you finally decided to live up to the call of your ancestors, or if not yours, mine, ancestors whose country has been so ravaged by the neglect of their children and the strangers that have been allowed within the gates that to them it would be unrecognizable? What is your price? What is the novelty that keeps you so pacified? Pacified enough that, oh sure, you're angry about the corruption and the flourishing evil, but not angry enough to act. Please tell me, what is this entertainment that's so amusing? That you're aware of the danger, but you're far too distracted to protect your family from it. What is so goddamn titillating that you have chosen not to act? I honestly want to know. I need to know. Which of these gold stars, these certificates of servitude and souvenirs of subjugation would have to be smashed before you stand up to the ruling class? Please, for the love of God, I'm begging you, tell me what is your price? Because the rest of us, we're going to have to pay it. For Blackpilled, I'm Devin Stack.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
What you doing?
Well, I'm just looking at this article.
No. You gotta listen to the science.
But these guys are doctors and scientists.
Yeah, but they're not our scientists.
Hey, back off, man. You're getting too close.
Mandate.
Stop that.
Mandate.
Can somebody help me, please?
It's just a small prick.
Listen, man,
you
I've got
trust
rights.
Me. Trust the science. Trust it. Trust
No,
it.
no,
Trust it.
no.
Just keep this between us. Government mandated medical rape. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Gentlemen, We have called you together to inform you that we are going to overthrow the United States government.
Bear in mind, you are under attack and they want you to die. I mean, these people are evil. If you don't think that the revelations about Fauci, the puppy torturer, if that doesn't give you a clue as to the nature of the evil you're dealing with, then you need to just simply go take the shot and lie down and die and get the fuck out of our way, because there's a war. You need to counsel them on what to do, which is to woo up, to grab their balls and clack them together and make sure they're alive, and then stand up and fight.
But if you try to force something on me, I'm not running anywhere. I'm going to kill you. And I won't think nothing else about it.
There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know.
Reality is insane. They want to keep us in chains. Plus they have a web of deception they weave in our brains. But now I see through the games. They're trying to lead us astray. Gatekeeping information, they want to keep it that way. But I'm researching all the time, every day of the week. So people claim that I'm crazy and I'm labeled a freak. But that's what happens when you're awake in a nation of sheep, where they try their best to keep the population asleep. They poison our food and water and they offer us war, but we're not falling for their parlor tricks, not anymore. We walked through the door and let our chains drop to the floor. There's many areas in this life that we got to explore, and the earth too, because they might be hiding more land, more seas, more trees, more snow, more sand. In school, everything that we're taught is a lie, and lately it's making me crazy. I gotta know why.
Fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know. There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta
Wake up! Do you realize that a public servant's only job is to control you? You keep hiring the same people who created these problems, and you expect them to fix the very problems they created. It's not gonna happen. I mean, our whole lives we've been lied to. We've been told a story, and we've been forced to accept it. That's it. Look around. Can't you see it? It's all a show!